Hi, and welcome to Table Talks. Tonight's topic we will be discussing is PC deaths or mishaps that cause almost deaths.
It has to be kind of like funny things or stupid things.
Eh,
Characters with bad judgment. Yeah.
yeah, that
That's-
works.
Yeah.
I have a feeling a lot of these are going to involve our friend Endgame.
Well, mine is. Alright, so
Oh,
this
you
was.
think it stops at your games?
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, this
He's
was-
made it an art form. It's
Yeah.
impressive.
Sometimes they're on purpose though, but sometimes they're just.
Yeah.
Idiocy.
Just.
I like how it starts off, he makes a great character.
Mhm.
All right? Fully fleshed out. You have a history, a backstory. You get into it, and you're just like, yeah, you know.
He does everything right.
Yeah, he's been
For-
working at it like
for
he's-
months.
Oh, I'm just like this office drone, and I'm just working along the ways for like 30 years, and all of a sudden,
He shoots up the whole office.
no, not the office, everything. He has this single mote of power, and he's like, everything dies now. It's like,
Yeah, that is.
Oh.
That's a good comparison. I actually have two of deaths involving that certain person we just talked about.
Okay.
First one, D&D. Several years ago, you were in the game. He decides to climb down a rope, 200 feet in full plate armor.
He had an
yeah.
impressive climbing stat, right? Like to compensate for the.
His
negatives?
check was like -10 or -12 or something like that
All right,
at the
all right.
time. Even before that, everybody's like, all right, take your armor off. I was like, oh, I can do this. There's somebody else on the rope below, too. He immediately glided rope, went down like 10 feet, lost it, took the other person down. Good thing is, he died. The other player did not.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that. Thank goodness.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, he does have a habit of taking somebody with him.
I'm taking anyone within reach with me.
Yeah.
However, he does make pretty good characters. Like
Yeah.
he's actually run a couple characters all the way through a campaign.
He's a good role player, too.
Yeah. Like that's why he keeps coming back to the table. It's just
Yeah.
like, who else do we need for a session? Who else can we get?
Yeah.
That's freaking Endgame.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like every character you make, it's like, hey, it's like we said, it starts out good for a while. And I think it's one mistake, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this character's trashed.
Yeah, unsalvageable.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to be within arm's reach.
Yeah, what else was there? Oh, Vampire LARP.
Oh no, I'm sure that can go on for
Yeah.
hours.
Basically,
That is-
you set up a plan, and you realize your plan's going to go sideways, and you have a way to just leave and ignore your plan and not die, but you decide, I'm going to go through with it anyway. When it's obvious you're going to die. It's like, wait, you could have just walked away, and nothing would have happened. But no, we're going to go through with this plan. We're going to basically follow this through to the end, even though there's like 9 people versus 2.
Yeah, that's a blender. That's
Yeah.
just a warehouse full of blenders active. Yeah, no, we'll just push through the blades.
Yeah.
This is how you have to do it. Sometimes if you just gotta no, I don't know.
So is the top going to be like character deaths or just his character deaths?
Well, I have a handful of characters' deaths,
That he all played.
Or almost deaths can count.
almost deaths.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Last night we had almost death too.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Brand new player to the group, first time in the game.
Hey, welcome to the game.
Yeah.
Let's see. Player death for Mage the Ascension, for those that have actually heard of it. If you're not aware, there's a group inside of it called the Nefandi. Super bad
I've
evil
heard about
mages.
the Nefandi.
Yeah, it's just like you have like terrible human beings, and then you have the Nefandi.
Kicking puppies because
yeah,
they're
yeah.
puppies.
Yeah, you know, this is
Yeah.
this is how we bend reality.
They beat a puppy with a kitten.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have to find a greater taboo.
Yeah.
The more shock and awe, the
Yeah.
more powerful it is. And we had a couple players coming in and just be like, hey, you know what I want to do?
What?
I want to pact with these guys to get power. Yeah. So you have these people just like doing this ultimate mage power grab, and of course it does not work out. It it gets bad. Or it's just like, oh yeah, you thought you had free will. Oh, oh no, that's what other people get.
You can have a dragon.
So yeah, that's there's a couple characters that like when I say a couple characters, I mean different players involved that just
Yeah.
either died from this or came very close to death or outright the character's unusable. And that's how it happens. There's this one player that hasn't had his characters killed. And it was like for many different games. This player was like in Exalted and also Mage and Dungeons and Dragons. And the story guide usually had like, here's some sick power grab moves that you can do, and you gotta really think about it because this demon, because these eldritch abominations. No, he grabs it. Not a second thought in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Just grabbed.
Yeah.
It's like, did you want to hear the terms and conditions? No.
No.
That-
Tell me later.
I'll work through it. I'll weave through the punches as I go. And every time his character got the power he wanted and became unplayable. Yeah, and that's some good old fashioned
Hey,
player
Come
silliness.
here. Sit with me.
And they're actually pretty. The players that we mentioned were actually good sports about it. Like
Yeah.
the ones that I mentioned have not once been like, "That's just unfair."
Yeah.
It's like, okay, they knew what they were getting into, and they're like, okay, all right. They started up a new character,
Mhm.
so that's how effective that was.
Oh, yeah. So let's go to last night real quick. So, all right. First time player in the game, not first time player here, but in our game.
In
but
the campaign.
In the,
Yeah,
game
what
I'm,
was
in the game I'm running. So it's 3.5. We use critical hit, critical miss chart. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, so wonderful.
Close quarters, new guy with the wizard, critical miss, hand axe, almost kills the wizard.
Rolled a 1 into a 1,
Yeah.
and then rolled a 99.
99% on the chart.
Yeah, and it's
Which-
just like 1 away from just insta-gibbed.
Yeah.
So-
and technically it was death, but I was being nice because I didn't want the new player to show up and kill off someone right away.
Hey,
And
I'm
it's
the
like-
veteran player.
Yeah.
Stick with me, Barbarian, says the wizard.
Yeah.
And Barbarian's like, all right, so let me just take out this door real quick. Hand axe backwards, flies out of his
Yeah.
hands.
Right to wizard's face and neck. Wizard goes down.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
had like 2 points around that, maybe 1.
He had one
yeah.
HP left.
Yeah.
Yeah, out
And-
of all of them.
And
They're pretty
there's
high level, too.
Two in the room. The rest of the group's in the room here screaming.
Yeah,
And
we bust in and like, oh my god, what'd you do to the wizard?
It was an accident.
It was an
Technically, the cleric, your character busted in, while I
Still, like, looting the room.
looted
Like,
the room. But
that's
instead
fine.
of looting the room, I caused the entire floor to basically collapse.
Because your rogue can't, for some reason, disarm traps. Well, at least not
that
yesterday. At least not
was
yesterday.
insane. Yeah.
Every trap, you set up every trap there was in the room.
Every
Yeah.
single trap.
Causing
just,
the whole, causing the whole room to cave in. Yeah.
Sometimes the dice are with you and against you all at the same time. So, yeah, that was a very interesting event on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Near-death experiences.
Fun though. Actually, I think it's the last game. There's another. It was actually a death experience by game. You can tell
there
that one.
was my character when my character died.
Yeah, that was the week. That was,
Yeah,
that was the game before.
Yeah, the time before.
I want you to know before you say anything else. As a DM, I'm not killing anybody in the party off.
The party will do this just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the last, not the time that we just had, but the session before that, we fought a pirate who we stole his ship from. Right. That's basically what happened.
You caused a
The gist-
mutiny.
Yeah,
and
mutinied, and then we just pushed him out.
Yeah.
Didn't kill him because we're still trying to be the good guys, just fight how everything
Oh my
happens.
You stole a ship when he was like in the tavern.
So we got him drunk, and then we stole his ride with his
That's
crew.
But the rest of it-
exactly what happened.
But the crew was all for it because the old captain died, and they didn't like the first mate, they're like,
Yeah, yeah.
Mutiny, we never tried that before. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy.
Right.
Try out a novel experience.
Turns out that us killing him would have been a good thing if we would have done it, because he comes up to us and I have like, what, 12 HP?
yeah. After we come stumbling out of another fight, and then he's just there on the beach, and we're like, oh no.
Or
Yeah.
were you full until he hit you?
No, I had 12 HP left.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
It was
That's
the
right.
fight beforehand. I forget
Yeah.
what it was.
I don't remember.
Well, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
like I got a new hammer. It had returning, and I was just like,
Well, no, that's not what happened. You were reluctant to throw your hammer until I was like, just throw your hammer. And so you throw the hammer.
Yeah, immediately critical miss. Right into the rogue that I found out was my stepsister.
Half
Right,
sister.
right,
half
right,
sister.
right into the rogue's head. And
Right in, yeah.
Yeah,
Crumple and die.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like negative 12 or
12 or
something.
13,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, just enough to be like, yeah, no, that's dead.
But the good thing is you're a clear. You can raise dead.
Yeah, high enough level, thank goodness.
Yeah,
and we
high
had
enough resurrection.
stashed the diamonds in case this stuff occurs.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, diamonds on your
Yeah.
ship. You're like, oh
We
yeah.
do need to get more diamonds.
We need
so
to
we
get more
gotta,
diamonds. We were burning
So the
through
next
diamonds.
time, so next time you critical miss.
Yeah, next time I critical miss, I'll have
or,
diamonds.
Or if the barbarian does a few more points of damage to the wizard.
yeah, just,
Oh.
Looks like we gotta go on pirate adventure.
Pirate adventure. Wait, we're good guys. Rob evil things?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Speaking of character deaths, all right. So in the game you play on Saturday, one character, one player, has died 3 times.
4 times.
4 times. Oh, let's hear about. And it's been a 4-month game, 3-month game.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
So like,
There's lots
so
of
every
deaths.
3 weeks, this character,
Ru-
this player dies on average.
roughly- Yeah, on average, every 3 weeks, his character dies.
Is it due to like just bad judgment?
No, he plays. Okay. He plays characters that do not care about their own well being, they only care about their cause. So if they die, that's okay. Because they died for their cause.
Okay, yeah, just a full-on
Yeah.
committed.
Yes.
A committed death.
Well, to an ideal. Committed to
Yeah.
an ideal.
Except for his last character, who he played not even 1 session, and then his character, warlock character, very evil. We go up against this. Well, okay. What happened was we
Hold on,
had
there's
to
an
do.
ant on you.
Yeah, there
Go
it
ahead.
goes.
There's an ant on you.
We had to do honor duels. So 1v1 against our reincarnation of our old, like, crop leader, the person who was in charge of us,
Okay.
who we killed
Mm-hmm.
because we were told to.
That's a good enough reason.
Kill this person.
Her
All right.
reincarnation we met up with, and we had to do honor duels with their. Well, Willow and mine character were like, we were told not to interfere when in the 1v1 or something bad would happen. Well, Willow convinced mine, Luna's, and character to interfere. So bad things happened. And
Like,
so death
and death
and death
ensued.
ensued.
Yeah, that's
That's what happens when you aren't honorable in an honor duel.
I think. So what else? What do you have? Anything else for the player deaths?
not that I can just
I'm
like
sure-
dig up memories. Like
Yeah.
there are deaths, but it's just like too long of a story
Yeah.
to actually get context of how like
Yeah.
the true poetry of this
Yeah.
death was.
That's my problem too. Like I have stories like that take like an hour to tell.
Right.
It's like yeah.
Uh,
And if people get bored, like we don't like they don't care.
But,
It's like the payoff's not big enough for the story. No.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap this up with a quick
Yeah.
recap of
Thankfully, no one died today.
yeah, we have that.
Well, the two enchanted people.
Yeah, well, they were getting close.
Yeah.
No PCs that
Yeah.
day.
No. I mean, I'm talking about when the two characters that got enchanted by the
Oh, yeah,
succubus.
them.
A room full of succubi and incubi
Yeah.
is what happened. So yeah, they go through the Silent Hill bathroom, push through it, and they make it to the bathhouse.
Yeah.
And that was full of succubi and incubi, and everybody was just getting charmed all over the place after. Like they looked normal and they invited you in. Players were suspicious.
Well, yeah, we should be. We're in like a
Yeah,
freaking floating
freaking-
castle in the sky.
floating prison
That
death castle. Yeah.
transports
Yeah.
you into
Into-
a psychedelic trip dimension.
Yeah, which is a prison, of course, and then you know that, and then the cleric, of course, fails that wisdom save, which
Yeah. Oh my goodness, he was built for it, and he was just like, 2.
He failed the wisdom save like 3 times.
yeah,
All right, so his die was like out to get him apparently. Like,
Apparently.
you know, you're playing probability. It's a numbers game now.
yeah.
But
My
yeah,
axe.
that's what happened.
My character felt a little bad using vicious mockery on, you know, his friend.
You've done it before, though.
No, not on.
Yeah, you have, because the same thing has happened before.
Well, never. Okay, he's never used vicious mockery on somebody in the group just to do it because he didn't like them. He did it to help. I guess yeah, he did one day. He gets charmed a lot.
Yeah, he gets charmed a lot when you guys went into the Fae Forest.
Yeah.
And you guys had to fight these one creatures who were
Yeah.
capturing, like, other Fae and forcing them to stay in this forest that is cursed.
Yeah, that's right. My character, I don't worry about him getting like charmed. Just stuff like Constitution saves. That's what I worry about.
Oh no, sickness.
Yeah. Poison, disease. Yeah, it's.
All right, but yeah, that's effectively what happened. Like the entire day was just taking care of downtime until the
Yeah.
castle reappeared, and that's that. Oh,
Yeah.
the cleric's building a super mega castle.
Yeah, that seems
temple.
like fun.
Yeah,
There's 7 Coatls in the building site.
Hanging out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
just chilling around.
And-
That's
Yes, it's gonna be our religion. Yeah. The
Yeah.
cleric and the warlock. Yeah.
just doing the
Do
thing.
the thing. Hey, we got the 2 rogues on board in the paladin. So.
As he scooped up the rogues and paladins from the other religion. You're like, hey guys, come over here.
Yeah. Well, if you were part of their religion too, you'd want to convert pretty quick.
What's wrong with crabunism?
A lot.
First of all, it's called crabunism, and they worship a lobster.
who randomly just shoots lightning as it floats around places.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But
And it just goes. Brrrr. It doesn't really talk or do anything.
Caleb makes the noise better.
Yeah. What's the noise that thing makes? Yeah.
it's like a sad wail. So
Which to be fair, the reason that lobster does what it does is because we helped create it.
that is very
True.
megalomania. That's
Is it
But it's
not true though?
oh,
The
like
puppets-
by sheer coincidence,
Yeah.
you made like a super powerful mega lobster. Then it just so happened to be started worshipped as a god.
So by proxy, we should be worshipped by our character should.
Just saying, guys.
Just
Like,
say, your God exists because of us. So,
all right. Well, that's a story for another time.
Yep.
Let's conclude this. You want to sign us off?
Bye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Hi, we would like to thank White Rabbit Studios for providing the film equipment for this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you are notified whenever we upload a new video. Thanks for watching.